Like always, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Why the 13 seconds? I don't know. I need 30 seconds to get it. Guys, we're in Zevenbergen, Super Pro Sports Center, the home of some of the best kickboxers in kickboxing history. Sparring day, so it's gonna be one hell of a training. Let's go. One more round, warm up.
Easy day. Today is an easy day. This is exercise and don't fight. But this is exercise make me strong.
As the fight draws closer, Oleksandr Usyk and Rico Verhoeven push through brutal preparation, sharpening every detail of their craft while inching toward an inevitable collision, with Verhoeven starting each morning in an ice bath to harden his body and sharpen his mind, using the freezing recovery ritual to build discipline and resilience before grueling training sessions take over the rest of the day, while both fighters continue refining technique, conditioning, and timing in a tense build-up, where every session feels like a step closer to war.
7 in the morning, iced up time. Let's go. Turning on some motivational speech, and then jumping in.
I've had some failures in front of a lot of people.
3 minutes.
But I didn't mind that because you grow from that, you know.
I think part of learning is dying. I think part of learning is you gotta die. Because what is learning? Learning is me giving up on my old ideas. And those ideas have to die for me to
Trust your
Rico Verhoeven is fully motivated to face Oleksandr Usyk, training with laser focus and pushing his limits every single day, driven by a fierce determination to prove himself against elite-level boxing competition at the highest stage of the sport.
Ooh, wait. Oh, that's the morning routine right there. Oh, that's my favorite way to wake up, guys. Oh, the alarm goes. I wake up, get my towel, walk down to the ice tub. So it's a shock, like jumping in, but it's such a boost coming out. I feel like a freaking winner.
His routine training camp reflects strict consistency, blending strength conditioning, technical drills, and endurance work, ensuring he stays physically prepared and mentally sharp throughout the entire preparation period while building steady momentum toward peak fight readiness.
This is just horrible. And we've been doing this for years and years and years, back to back. That's why every time we finish, Dennis takes the time, notes it in his phone, and after training he puts it in his computer and he has data for years and years. When we start prep and what the times are when we finish camp. So yeah, it's always a challenge to stay as fit as possible and just to keep looking at the data like, hey, last preparation or the preparation before that, you were faster or you were better. What's the reason? So we keep analyzing the data, yeah, to be better every time.
During intense pad work sessions, he sharpens combinations, timing, and precision, working closely with coaches to refine boxing fundamentals and adapt effectively to new challenges with consistent, focused repetition that builds sharper instincts each round. He stays motivated, training relentlessly, pushing through fatigue, maintaining discipline and hunger, showing unwavering commitment to growth while preparing intensely for the biggest opportunity of his career with constant focus and intent.
Way to the top is, I think, easier because you have something to work towards, to look towards, and it's a dream, and it's a dream you're chasing. But when that dream finally becomes reality, you're there, you obtained it, and what happens now? And then a lot of people, or maybe not a lot of people, just like what normally happens or logically happens is, hey, you get comfortable. I did it, I made it, but that's not me. That's not me. I keep the grind as real as it was before.
In sparring sessions, he tests his skills against training partners, absorbing pressure, sharpening both defense and offense, and steadily building the confidence and experience required to compete at an elite boxing level.
We got a lot of big guys here today, so we gotta make sure the Vaseline is on our face so the punches slip off and we don't end up with a bloody eye, bloody nose, black eye.
He explains his fight journey, revealing he was first offered Anthony Joshua, but ultimately chose Oleksandr Usyk instead, believing that undisputed level champions should be the ones facing each other in boxing.
And he's the champion now, undefeated for a long time. So what about undisputed versus undisputed? And they said one thing. I love it.
Wow.
Okay. Let's do it. So they started talking to Oleksandr about the whole idea. He loved the idea, so they made it work. And now we're here.
Would it be fair to say that the idea of fighting Usyk, given who he is and his current resume, interested you more than AJ?
100%.
Yeah.
The fight versus Anthony Joshua was also super exciting, but it's like a totally different fighter.
Sure.
And Oleksandr Usyk is the Rico Verhoeven in boxing.
Yeah.
So like he's been dominating for so long and in such phenomenal fashion. So I was like, wow, if we could do this, that would be like the cherry on the cake.
On the other side, Oleksandr Usyk trains intensely, preparing himself to defend his title, pushing both body and mind toward peak condition as he sharpens every detail for the upcoming challenge and the pressure it brings.
For the fight and our priority, it's the quality of the sparring. Yeah? So the most important are sparring. In the Usyk case, this is, I think so now, 60% of training clothes.
Oleksandr Usyk's trainer explains that their focus is on intense sparring sessions, simulating real fight scenarios, refining every technical detail, and ensuring Usyk can adapt seamlessly to any strategy his opponent might bring into the ring. Oleksandr Usyk not only trains with intense discipline but also shares meaningful, wholesome moments with his family, keeping himself grounded, motivated, and mentally balanced while staying fully focused on the challenges ahead in his upcoming fights.
How often do the kids come into the gym?
Only today?
Only today?
Yeah, because they are not live here. They live in Malaga.
Ah.
Yeah, school, training. Yeah, now it's like a weekend. Two maybe 3 days.
Wade Plemons presents a balanced yet critical view of this unusual matchup, calling it a modern example of entertainment-driven boxing, admitting the fight still carries real excitement value and insisting fans will tune in despite the backlash, but strongly leaning toward Oleksandr Usyk dominating the contest due to a clear skill gap, while acknowledging that crossover shocks like Francis Ngannou dropping Tyson Fury prove surprises can still happen in heavyweight boxing, yet emphasizing that Usyk has already beaten elite opponents and cleaned out the division, whereas Rico Verhoeven is stepping into unfamiliar boxing territory with limited experience, making the matchup feel more like a spectacle-driven event than a pure sporting contest.
Usyk's probably going to wash Rico, but hey, you never know. Francis walked in there, knocked down Tyson, jiggled his balls in his face, and ended up almost beating him. So yeah, I'll watch this. It's an entertainment fight, it's a crossover fight, and while I think that Oleksandr Usyk has bigger fish to fry in the heavyweight division, when KBL is a mandatory, I thought, for Oleksandr Usyk, there is, for other sanctioning bodies like the WBO, you have Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois. You have that fight about to happen, so the winner of that is going to, I thought, fight Usyk. And then you have Tyson Fury waiting in the wings. There's Moses Atalma waiting in the wings. There's a lot of odd stuff happening here with the sanctioning bodies, and I'm going to tell you this now, this is what leaves a sour taste in my mouth about this.
Wade Plemons also highlights the complications created by sanctioning bodies, pointing to contenders like Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois waiting for rightful title opportunities, arguing that this congestion weakens the integrity of the heavyweight division, yet he does not dismiss the entertainment factor, acknowledging that boxing is increasingly evolving into a blend of competition and spectacle where fights like this still draw massive attention even while raising serious questions about merit, legitimacy, and the sport's traditional structure.
They are digging their own graves with stuff like this. They are digging their own graves, because the more they do stuff like this, Rico Verhoeven, no reason, no business he should be fighting for a heavyweight championship in boxing. Yes, in kickboxing, very different. Him coming over and fighting for this, and essentially his second boxing match, Rico fought a guy named Janos Finfera and knocked him out cold. I mean, like I said, it's a crossover fight. If you want to say, like, look at what all Usyk has done for the heavyweight division. He fought the best of the best. He ran laps around the division, so he deserves a fun fight. That's fine. I don't really have any problem with that. I didn't have a problem with watching Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. I said, you know what? I'm excited for the fight. I'll watch the fight. I'm excited for this fight. I'll watch the fight.
In a recent discussion, Oladipo shared his honest perspective on the current heavyweight landscape, stating that Anthony Joshua is simply not operating on the same level as Oleksandr Usyk, arguing that Usyk currently stands as the #1 heavyweight in the world and already holds a place among boxing's all-time greats, while Joshua at this stage of his career has not reached that elite standard, making certain potential matchups feel uneven and structurally mismatched. And alongside this assessment, aid also expressed excitement about boxing's global expansion, especially with major events potentially heading to Egypt, envisioning unforgettable international moments for fans worldwide as the sport continues to grow beyond traditional strongholds and into a more global spectacle-driven era.